So with the leftover mussels, I'm going to do some pickled mussels, or marinated mussels. So I've just got a little bit of water in a pan, and I'm going to tip these in, and I just want to steam them just for a couple of minutes until they open. In there. So all these guys here, they haven't opened, so we're going to discard them. The mussels are cooked now, so what we're going to do is take the meat out of the shells, and while we're doing that, we'll also remove the beards. Well, yeah, that's all our mussels done. So what we want to do now is just strain a bit of this juice that has seeped out of them while I've been sitting in the bowl. I'm not using the cooking liquid because the outside of the mussels weren't clean, and it just got really dirty. If your mussels are really clean, you can use the liquid that you boiled them in, but this has just seeped out while I've been sitting in the bowl here, and it's reasonably clean. So that'll do perfectly. So what I'm going to do is just get a bowl, and I'm just going to sit a tea towel over it, because it has got a bit of sand and stuff in it. Just tip it into the tea towel. And that will drain through the tea towel. That's our base flavour to our marinade. That's your real seafoody sort of, you know, your salty, oceany flavour. So we just need to vinegar it up, put a bit of spice in it, and sweeten it a bit. Right, so the first thing we'll do is we'll make up our preserving liquid. So I've just got a bowl, and I've got the hot liquor that come out of the mussels. And I've got half a cup. So the most important part is it's 1/3 cooking liquid or some other liquid to 2/3 of vinegar. Now I've got white wine vinegar. I would do 2 parts white wine vinegar, but I don't think I'm going to have enough. So it's going to be, I think, 1 part, and that's perfect, 1 part. And for the other 1/3, I'll just do plain white vinegar. But yeah, ideally I'd use white wine vinegar for both parts. So I want this to be a slightly sweet mixture, so I'm going to add some white sugar into here, and just enough to just take away that vinegary edge and make it pleasant to eat. That was probably only a tablespoon of sugar, maybe a little bit more, and that is spot on. Our next step is take our glass jar and our lid. Now this is not preserving them for long-term storage, so you don't need to sterilise your jar, although I have set it in hot water because boiling water, because it's just been sitting in the cupboard for a wee while. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put in a little bit of onion, couple of bits of chilli, bit of cracked pepper, couple of coriander seeds, some chopped parsley, a little bit of fresh coriander, some chopped fresh garlic, a couple of quarters of cherry tomato, and then we'll put in a few mussels, and then we'll just keep repeating this process until we've used up all our mussels. You just want to be careful with things like your coriander seeds, that you don't put too much in because it will overpower it. We're not adding salt to this mixture because there's enough salt already in the cooking liquid that's drained out of the mussels. Being a seafood, they are quite salty already. Well, there's enough salt in them, I should say. Right, so there's our jar ready. Now what we want to do is fill it up with our cooking liquid. I'm just going to sit the jar in a bowl for this because I don't know how well it's going to pour out of this this bowl here. So in she goes. Perfect. Right to the top. Chuck our lid on. A bit of a shake, get all the air to the top. So we'll give that 3 days in the fridge, just like that, and then they'll be good to eat. And you want to eat them sort of within a few days after opening them up.